When we had last left the Sentinel, they were on Mars, seeking out a weird, mysterious, where a weird and mysterious distress signal had led them, and it led them to none other than the Praetor suit. Yeah, the Doom guy's cool armor and weapons, and there were a whole bunch of little plushies too. Upon taking it, they had to carve their way, they had to rip and tear their way through hordes of aliens, quote-unquote aliens. Were they aliens? Were they demons? What was the difference, really? Nonetheless, they finally found themselves back looking for more artifacts, and now it was time to finally head to MAST. This is Starfield. Welcome back. Zoop, zoop, zoop. There we are. And I think we had best get to it, right? Let's see here. There we go. Let's meet with Hadrian over this way. Great. Scanning skill gives you a chance to find rare inorganic resources on planets. What planet is this? Is this the one from Sarah's personal quest? Or companion quest? It looks like it.
Well, if you're looking to stock up on weapons, you can't beat Centaurian Arsenal.
Have you tested for them? do you know what they're all about? Okay. Here we are.
Captain! Over here!
Hadrian?
The workup's in the cabinet's hands. They said they'll call for us once they've gotten to properly review it. Though I was a bit caught off guard when the commander of the Vanguard asked me how things were going as I was headed up the elevator. Hadn't realized you were UC Navy this whole time.
Oh, really? You thought I was just some guy? Didn't I tell you that I was? Yeah, I thought I told you when we first met that I'm the Navy officers here to save your ass or whatever. Maybe you thought I was kidding, right? Maybe you thought I was just fucking around. I try not to brag about it. Yeah, sorry about that. Well, now we've both kept something from one another. Does that matter? Does that matter?
Nah. Might have been a little comforting to know. Even if Twala did mention you were still a little green.
Okay. I try not to brag about it.
Hey, your call what you share and what you don't. And I guess in the spirit of full disclosure, there's one more thing you ought to know before we head up there. My relationship with the UC. It's more complicated than it might seem at first glance. The UC's actually the only reason I'm here in the first place. I am a clone of a man named Francois Sanon, one-time fleet admiral of the UC during the Colony War, former head of the UC Navy. They called him Victis. Woe to the defeated in Old Earth Latin. A title he earned. The program I was a part of, it was the UC's attempt to create a new generation of military minds from one of their most respected tacticians. Secure the leadership of the UC military for generations to come.
I'm more interested in what this has to do with us addressing the cabinet. Doesn't sound like they succeeded in securing that legacy. This Victis must have been an impressive commander for the UC to want to clone him. You're a clone of a man? How's that work? Are there others from your program still out there? Other clones? We don't have the opportunity, despite being UC raised, to immediately know, like, oh, I know who Victis is. And either be like, oh, I hate him, or ooh, I love him, right? This Victis must have been an impressive commander for the UC to want to clone him.
He would have happily told you he was one of the greats. Ultimately, though, it didn't matter. The man I was cloned from, my father, was executed for acts he committed during the war. The man caused a lot of death on both sides. Freestar Collective and UC. Military and civilians. And the things he did, well, they're a part of the reason the UC and Freestar Collective aren't really on great terms to this day. So my involvement, it could be another obstacle they throw at us up there. I just wanted you to be forewarned.
Yeah, I love that they had that and they were like, yeah, we need to clone him for his great tactical mind and and willingness to perform war crimes. You're not your father. If the cabinet doesn't see that, it's their problem, not yours. Not sure I can blame them. This family of yours doesn't sound like they were paragons of virtue. So you're using me to distract them. Great. Wow, and I thought my family was messed up. Oh, we don't have any way to say like, oh no, he didn't deserve it or whatever. Okay. So you're using me to distract them. Great.
It's not like that. You need to be here. You're the only other eyewitness. What you say up there matters. I just wanted to make sure you knew all the hurdles we're about to face. You know, while we've got a second, was there anything else we needed to discuss? I know you got dropped into the middle of this pretty fast. Or if you've got any last-minute business to attend to, now might be a good time. No telling how long the cabinet's gonna keep us waiting out here.
Don't have any questions, no. Actually, I need to go take care of a few things. Okay. And these are all questions that we've asked before, right? Yeah. Okay. I don't have any questions, no.
Then I guess it's just a matter of...
The cabinet meeting is about to begin. All parties, please proceed to the cabinet chambers.
Sounds like our cue. Here we go.
By the way, Hadrian, my friend Simeon is going to join us too. He used to work here. It's cool if he joins, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, perfect. Hello? Alright.
Ah, Captain. Congratulations on joining the ranks of the Vanguard.
Thank you, resource officer. Let's head over here. Yeah, I'm shocked at how little there was about cloning. You know? I wonder if, like, you know, what would happen if somebody tried to clone a Starborn? Maybe their genetic composition is too complicated to work with all of that, right? You wouldn't know how to do it.
Ah, welcome. You must be the captain Hadrian mentioned in her report. You have our thanks for the risks you faced in securing this information.
Hadrian made it clear that addressing this issue required the utmost urgency. Just following orders. Thanks don't keep my ship fueled, ma'am. I'm just following orders.
Well, I'll be sure your commanding officer hears that you've done them satisfactorily. Now then, we have two petitioners here making a surprising request. Access to the UC Xeno Warfare Team's terrormorph data, currently housed in the Armistice archives. A request which will require not just this body's agreement, but that of all three Armistice signatories. UC, Freestar Collective, and House Varun. Now, Captain, we've all read Hadrian's report on the subject, but we have yet to hear from you. Perhaps you could summarize for the Cabinet what it is you see as the goal of this endeavor.
We're still trying to figure out what we're facing. We can't make an informed decision without data. We need the archival data to find a way to stop a possible terrormorph apocalypse. I'm just here to talk about what happened. Hadrian's the one with the grand plans. We need the archival data to find a way to stop a possible terrormorph apocalypse.
That's quite the leap, Captain. Madam President, I object to the very premise of this meeting. While no one would argue that what happened on Tau Ceti was anything less than a tragedy, terrormorph attacks are not some sudden new threat on the horizon. They've been happening for generations. To demand we hand over banned archival knowledge and possibly upset the balance of galactic diplomacy because of a single attack seems at best panic. And at worst, a power grab by the daughter of a bloodthirsty warmonger and her associates.
I would remind the chief diplomat who he's speaking to. If it's my father you're looking to address, you're welcome to consult a medium. I would also ask, how many deaths the cabinet requires to act? 50? 50,000? Because if tragedies like Tau Ceti are just prelude to more attacks, I have no doubt you'll get the body count you require.
Let's keep this civil, shall we? And while there should be no doubt the preservation of life stands paramount among this body's duties, Chief Yassine has a point. Will a single attack, however troubling, be sufficient to convince the other factions to grant us access to what they no doubt consider weapon data? I don't think it's enough. Perhaps you can help, Captain. As the one who actually collected the sample in question, did this terrormorph seem at all alarming to you?
It wiped out a colony that never saw it coming. That's pretty alarming. I only know what I was told. Its tissue matched the ones from Londinian. No, ma'am, nothing special to report. Nothing special to report. Oh my gosh. Would I say that's pretty alarming? Yeah. If anything, Madame President, I have reason to not trust this Yassine character. How do we know he's not some kind of Freestar Collective spy? Right? This fucking country yokel? Have you heard this man? I think he might be spying for the Freestar on official UC business. Right? I don't think we should be giving this level of access to the highest echelons of our government to someone like this. All right. It wiped out a colony that never saw it coming. That's pretty alarming.
That is worth considering. This attack took place on an almost completely uninhabited world. The casualties were minimal as a result. But if there's another attack, will we be so lucky?
Yes, a fine point, Admiral. So then, Captain, given the discussion now and the information you've been privy to thus far, if you were in our position, would you grant the request made to open the archives?
Oh, starboard check. The archives are fated to be opened. Support our cause and do what you know is right. They're fated to be opened.
I can't help but agree with the captain. Attempting to open the archives, it seems like the right way forward.
It does, doesn't it? All right. I withdraw my objection.
Wait, how was that so convincing? That they're fated to be opened.
Lucky you were here today, Captain.
You and I are in agreement, Chief Diplomat. So, if there are no other objections, I believe we can agree to give our full backing to make the request to... What was that?
Oh my god.
Attention. An incident has occurred. Facility lockdown engaged.
Oh, hang on. I gotta eat and drink real quick. Hang on. I need to drink some cola and eat a fucking snack cracker.
Incident. Chief Sarkin, what's happening?
There's been an attack at the spaceport.
There's been an attack.
Terrormorphs.
We got terrormorphs taking people down.
More attacks. Just as predicted.
Good God.
There must be another explanation. The creatures evaded our scanner somehow.
There will be plenty of time for conjecture later. Chief Sarkin, order the evacuation of the spaceport and have your men contain the things, but do it discreetly. The last thing we need is a citywide panic.
Yes, ma'am.
Admiral Logan, the local barracks can provide support?
I'll make the order myself. Nearest anti-Xeno squad, though, is off-world. Going to take a while to bring them in.
Logan, sir, I'm here reporting for duty.
We'll have to make do with the tools we've got. You two, we can't risk those things getting out of the spaceport. I want you both on the next train there. We'll let them know you're coming and that you've dealt with these things before. Now go show them how it's done.
We're on it, ma'am.
Yeah, don't worry.
Right behind you.
Don't worry,
Let's
Madame
get down
President. I know how to take care of these fucking things. You just give him a little fucking shot right in the fucking head with your big old blasting gun. That's all you need. Alright. Let's head on down here. That station. Don't worry, Mrs. President. We'll have this shit wrapped up before tea time. Oh my God, look out! We got bogeys! Put them down! Put them down!
Fire, Captain!
Put them down! We got hostiles! Hostiles! They're going for the president! Jesus, Simeon! That boy still got it. Don't worry. Officer, I got you. I got you. These vicious civilians, my God, we took care of them.
Thank God you got here when you did. I just wish it hadn't come to that.
Yeah, what the hell happened back there, Captain? There's no excuse for using lethal force here.
I'm so sorry. I messed up. I did what was necessary to save these people. You pronounce "thanks for saving my life" very strangely. This is the Victis truther response right here. I did what was necessary to save these people. Hadrian, if you were in charge of this troop, this platoon, whatever, this party, Hadrian, they would have died. These police officers, these loyal servants of the United Colonies would have perished. These people, some of these may not have even been fully fledged citizens. Have they even served? They maybe never would have. For all we know, they could have been criminals, right? This could have been criminals. You know who hangs out down here, Hadrian? The criminal element. If anything, we probably just did the city 2 favors in 1.
Or you could have used the EM gun like you were ordered. These are lives you're playing with here, so get your head in the game. Understand? Now, officer, the way those people were acting, I've seen this before. They were under the terrormorphs' influence, weren't they?
I don't know. They were down at the port and they just started screaming. We tried to restrain them, get them on the train to get them out of harm's way, but some of the other officers down there, we couldn't restrain them fast enough. They just started firing on us. People we knew. They went berserk.
Pheromonic projection. Some terrormorphs, they can induce this fog. It affects everyone differently, but some people just lose control, turn against everyone around them, even if they don't want to. They're like a puppet. You kill the morph, you break the hold. But this means we're gonna need to be real careful with our fire. And that we should grab that EM weapon before we head out.
Yeah, don't worry, Hadrian. Me and Simeon, we're gonna be real careful. I turn behind and wink at Simeon. Sounds like we need to hustle. If someone comes at me, I'm putting them down. Are you suggesting terrormorphs can control someone's mind? If only there were some company on the cutting edge of development to give us mind telepathy that can battle such forces. If only. Okay. If someone comes at me, I'm putting them down.
Well, you better keep that EM weapon loaded then. Now let's move.
Nat's unlocked. Please, do what you can to help them.
Okay. So can I just start killing civilians here too? Can I just... Do we just have fucking carte blanche? Oh look, this dude made it. There we go. Oh my God, the noise! Couldn't take any chances, folks. Couldn't take any chances. You never know with these terrormorph motherfuckers. They come at you with their weird mind fuck up shit. You can't be too sure. You never know who's gonna turn code on you.
Oh, I think they busted a couple of ribs.
Well, don't worry, UC security. I'm gonna bust a fucking shotgun shell right in that fucking ass. Alright. Simeon, I want you on my 6 at all times, bud. Keep your head on a fucking swivel and stay fucking frosty. We're going into live fire territory. Alright.
My God, no time to waste, Captain. Boots in the dirt.
An evacuation order has been issued for the Spaceport district. All citizens are required to proceed to the nearest shelter.
God, this was so dope.
Don't just stand there. Good.
Alright, everybody, stand behind me. The real professionals are here. We're gonna deal with this fucking terrormorph big time. Holy shit, it's taking so much damage. Oh my god. It has unlimited health. Alright, hang on. Let's see. Let me get my double, right? I feel like that might work well. Parallel self. Yeah, there we go. Ooh. Good. Okay, let's also pop. Do we have any, like, combat damage drugs here that I can use? Because otherwise it is going to be sucking down damage. Okay, over here. Bonus HP. I don't know. Oh, here we go. Yeah, Panopticon. Alright. I'll put that on 6. I think I used it. Okay.
Don't let it through.
Oops, someone is getting stuck up in there. You need to get down in front, UC security. Okay, well, they got shot. Had to be done. Had to be done. I could see it, they were starting to turn. I could see it in their eyes. Man, we are knocking this fucking thing all over the place. Is that Simeon's doing? Look at this. We got this thing on lockdown. Who's got the weapon knocking them all over the damn place? That ain't me, is it? That's gotta be Simeon, right? I don't even know where he's at.
Captain, you're going to be okay. It's not real. Whatever
Oh shit! Oh, it's fucking me up now too! Oh, it's fucking me up! Oh, it's fucking me up! Oh, it's in my fucking head, man!
Why did you leave us?
Holy shit! Oh, I feel like I'm gonna start doing war crimes. Look out! I'm loving Victis big time. I'm a Victis lover. Oh, I'm becoming fucked up. I'm becoming so fucked up. Look out! Fucking, is this Yumi? Oh god, I can't control myself. Oh, look out! Oh my god! Oh no, it's its dark influence. It's its dark influence.
They're going to turn on you.
They're gonna turn on me.
Kill them first.
I believe you. I know. They're gonna. I gotta kill them. Oh my god, they're spinning all over town.
I won't.
There's one right there. Kill it.
Oh shit. Getting extreme heat.
Initiating combat.
Whoa.
Officer, turn! I need some help here!
Okay.
Surrounded.
Oh, I can handle this.
No way out.
Holy shit, I think it's my weapon that's knocking him. Whew, it's coming around, ain't it? Jesus!
All sides. They're all
Good lord,
around
can't a
us.
guy do fucking
back.
war crimes
Fall
in
back.
peace? There we go. Where's the rest of our team?
Go down! Damn it!
What perk do I have that's causing this?
All around. Nowhere is safe.
Oh my god, you take so much damage.
Please
There we go. Whew. Bogey down, just in the nick of time. Okay. There we go. Anything else here? Search all their bods. Oh, that's Yumi. He can't die.
Closer.
Oh, I think this is. Yeah, this. Oh, it's control. It's making me loot everything. It's making me loot real fast and intensely. Okay, anything else? Oh my gosh, there's another one right there. Oh my god, how many are there? Wow, listen to that. Slow-mo. Ooh, fuck. Okay. Let's get reloaded here. Yeah, how come my one weapon is just like fucking knocking them all over the place? Is that like an inherent ability of the breach? God, they keep coming back! They can't be fucking killed. Alright, alright. Don't worry, there's some more up here. There's some more up here who are being turned. Whew. There we go. Oh yeah, you see security stuff? Actually, I want that. That's like that's how we. This is how we get it. This is how we get that shit. Okay, okay. Let's see here. Do I want the navy fatigues? I don't know. The uniform looks really good, right? Yeah, that's perfect. Look at that. Holy shit. Protect and serve, baby. Okay. Let's see, now let's take this asshole out. God, can't ever die. Why is my breach able to do this? Or whatever this weapon is.
Wait,
my breach is a shotgun.
Officer, are you and this woman experts? Take whatever we can get right now. We've got
That's
the remaining
right.
creatures locked down on the landing pad, but we're barely holding our perimeter. They said you've done this before. Well, I've got one fire team to spare and whatever supplies you need, but I can't risk them taking over any more of my men. Put those things down and do it fast. We'll hold them as best we can.
Okay. Optional speak to the fire team. God, yeah, y'all are invincible over here. Okay. Hello?
Heard you might be looking for some backup. You say the word, we're out there on your 6.
Oh, hell yeah.
Did you have any experience with terrormorphs before?
They don't need any.
Only the brief they just gave on the way here. But we know how to handle pressure.
Surviving a full-on mental assault isn't the same as keeping your cool in a firefight. Might make you more liability than asset.
We're not UC security. You don't need to worry about us.
Listen, brother, I want you watching our backs. We'll handle this. You two stay put. Are you sure you're not gonna turn on us out there? Listen, if you turn out there, I'll be the first motherfucker to fucking put your ass down. You better not think about it. Are you sure you're not gonna turn on us out there?
We're not afraid. But we'll stay here and hold the line if that's what you want. You're the experts.
Hell no, I'm the expert. I want you out there. Stay on my 6.
Roger that. We're on you.
My man Simeon will fucking blast your whole ass to Timbuktu. Or I guess to fucking, I don't know. Aquila or something. Okay.
You see the size of that thing?
Alright, let's head on out. Anything else from Yumi?
Don't let him get into your head.
Why'd he say it like that? Oh my god. Okay. Let's see. Better take a red here. Good. And then this way. Let's see, what should I get? I guess we could equip this. Yeah, why is my Yeah, my Orion. Why is my Orion so keen to apply knockdown? Huh. What perk do I have that does that? It must be a perk, right? I didn't hear shotgun blasts from Simeon. There was a point where it bugged out and sounded like I was doing them. Yeah, I don't even have points in crippling. Weird. Yeah, what can you do? Alright. Oh, doing a quick save. Oh, it's hitching big time. There's no place for quick saving. Alright, we'll take this one here on the right. Fire team, we got bogeys, we got terrormorphs. Take them out! Take them out! Bring that fucker down! Ugh! Where's its fucking head? I don't even know. Where's its weak point? Jeez, Pete. Okay. Let's see, maybe we can get some nades in there. Stun lock it a bit. We got shrapnel nade. Let's throw that for fun. See if I remember how to even throw nades. Let's see. How do I fucking throw grenades again? God, it's been forever. Middle click? Yeah, there we go. Okay. Oh, am I turning? Can I turn here? Can I turn and get that micro gun? Oh, he's just in the line of fire.
It's got me.
Holy shit, this is so wild. Okay. This is like one of those hell nightmare scenes from Metal Gear 5. Okay, I had to put him down. He was turning. He was morphing out. He was morphing big time. Alright.
Where are you, bug brain?
Let's see over here. I'll take all that. Good. We got one more to contend with. Let's do a quick save. Okay. Great. Over here. Holy shit, it's another fucking terrormorph asshole piece of shit. Let's bring it around here to the rest of the crew.
Engaging target.
There we go. Look, just like Victis, I'm using their bodies for cover. Right? Or no way, I guess that would have been the Freestar, right? Okay. Just like Victis, I'm shooting the human bodies that are being used for cover. That I'm using for cover. Look at her doing flips and shit. I wonder if we'll get reactivity for the entire fire team getting wiped out. God. The fucking sound effect of Simeon firing off the super shotgun is so ridiculous. Oh my god. She didn't make it. Let's see. What else do you have? Is this clothing or is this... Yeah, okay. Alright. Navy duty fatigues. What all do I have? Oh, armored fatigues. Gotcha. Okay. Let's see here. Let me get another nade. Oh, I'll throw down a pylon. There we go. And let's get some more stun mine. Why not?
Meat to the slaughter.
Meat. Meat. Okay. Damn, look at it.
All around.
That shit's building up on it big time. Let's get some more cryo mine going. There we go.
Out.
Huh, through it. Oh shit, it just blew up right in my whole ass. There we go, frozen solid. Let's throw some more out. There we go. Golly, they got a lot of health. Especially for us not having like an ideal loadout.
You have to help me.
Listen to Simeon fucking running amok in the distance. Okay.
This is useless. You've already lost.
Okay. My God. What kind of ammunition does this thing even run off of?
You can't beat it. It's too strong. Give up now.
Oh, there we go, finally. Holy hell.
All wrapped up. We should go tell the sergeant what happened.
Whew, yeah, we did it. We barely made it out here alive, the three of us. Jeez and Pete. That was tough, especially when the fire team turned on us. Who could have seen that one coming? I'll take that. Oh, should I take the name tag? Or the gene tag? I don't know if those are useful here. I can't remember. Okay. Cool. Alright. Yeah, this was such a cool mission. First time through and all that, right? I do like how the Starborn reactivity, you can't ever like, you know, if you are playing a true ass hero trying to save everybody, you can't avoid these deaths, right? No matter what, it gets attacked and all this shit goes down out here. I would love to see more reactivity to it, you know? Like we had said, it still needs some fine-tuning. Because when you give me just a taste of what's possible in the main story quest so you can make it roll out in a completely different way, I can't help but want that for these major side quests where, you know, being able to know what's going to happen should have some pretty wild implications. And similarly, going through it again, being Starborn and knowing what's going to happen and doing nothing and just letting it happen, that should have some degree of reactivity too, right? There should be something to lampshade how fucked up that is, right? That you know shit's gonna go down and yet you do not act, you know? Okay. Ugh.
Thank the heavens you're back in one piece. Though I guess our people weren't so lucky.
Yeah. Their sacrifice wasn't in vain. The city's safe now. Don't worry, we're gonna get to the bottom of what happened here today. It's what they signed up for. Not my fault they couldn't hack it. Let's say that.
If that's a joke, I'm not laughing.
Yeah,
Oh
that's
my God.
over the line, Captain. But regardless, the city owes you both a debt after this.
We were just in the right place at the right time. Captain, we should report back to the President. Let her know the terrormorphs have been dealt with. Take care of yourself, Sergeant.
Man, when we meet the man himself, how like favorable can we be to Victis? I don't even remember. Okay. Anything else here? No, we're good. Okay. Let's roll over this way. Great. Didn't I pick up one of their macro or micro guns? Yeah. And it runs off of 777. Little unfortunate. Okay. Well, what can you do? Would I rather use the advanced drumbeat or the AA-99? I think the AA-99. Oh my gosh, some really loud thunder in real life. I don't know if that got picked up on the mic right there, but maybe just to play it safe, I'll call this one a little bit more early than I was anticipating. Shit is rumbling.
Has been secured. Safety precautions remain in place. Please wait for the all clear signal before exiting your homes. That is all.
Okay, let's head on over here. Head back to MAST. Good, good, good. Oh shit. It's been that long, we need to eat and drink again. Holy hell. Get some cheese, get some... Let's see, what kind of drink do I have? Oh, booze. Perfect. That's definitely what I need. Okay. Anything else over here? Oh, the EM Orion. Right. Who needs that? We don't need that shit.
You're cleared to head back up.
Okay. Over here. Good.
Whole building's on lockdown.
That's a relief to hear. Thank you, gentlemen. Let your people all know how much we owe them today.
Yes, ma'am.
Ah, there you are. I believe we have some things we should discuss.
The next time terrormorphs rear their ugly heads, the UC is going to be ready.
Cool.
Heroes were minted down at that spaceport, and that includes you.
Yeah, I feel like a hero.
Did you actually go down there and fight those things?
Yeah, I wrestled him. I got naked and wrestled him to the ground.
We didn't get where we are by sitting on our laurels. Our laurels, in fact, became uninhabitable a long time ago. Helps to remember that.
You've got the cabinet's full backing to prevent more attacks. Understand?
Ooh, perfect. They're opening the budget right up.
You, Captain. Don't let my people's sacrifice be in vain.
Yeah, they went down with real honor.
Captain? Hadrian? It would appear that the cabinet owes you our thanks for what you did for the city today, as well as an apology. Your concerns about the terrormorphs, well, consider them validated.
Thank you, ma'am.
Agreed. Thank you. Better late than never, I suppose. I take my gratitude in credits, real estate, or luxury goods. Better late than never, I suppose.
No, you two were in the right. I only wish we could have acted sooner. Now, today's events have only clarified our path forward in the eyes of the cabinet. You will have our full support in collecting the terrormorph data from the archives, as well as a subsequent investigation into the nature of these attacks. But to accomplish those goals, we're going to need the right people in the right places. As such, the cabinet has authorized me to reinstate you, Hadrian, effective immediately, to your former rank of Major. As soon as we've got the data in hand, we want you investigating these attacks and how to stop them. Will you do this?
Yes. Yes, ma'am. I'd be honored.
Damn, she outranks me now.
But as you've both made clear, for such an investigation to succeed first, we're going to need someone to convince the Freestar Collective and House Varun to play ball. Someone who knows precisely the sorts of dangers the colonies and all the galaxy are facing right now. The cabinet wants you, Captain, to be that representative.
I'm sure that's the wisest course of action. I can't be your representative, I'm just some Vanguard nobody. Tell me what I'm getting first, and I'll consider it. Okay. If you're sure that's the wisest course of action?
We do. In exchange, we're willing to fast-track your citizenship upon collection of the data.
Oh, perfect.
So, will you help us?
You can count on me, ma'am. Let me think about it. You can count on me.
I'm glad to hear it. Now, we, of course, won't be sending you in without the proper support.
Yeah, I'm gonna need like a dozen more fire teams.
In the Office of Interstellar Affairs will be your guide on gaining access to the archives. You should be able to find her in her office across the hall. And on behalf of the whole of the United Colonies, you have our thanks. You're dismissed.
Security loses an
Damage
officer.
to the spaceport.
Make my
I'm
responsibility.
gonna go check in with Chief
greater
Engineer
than I think we
Kulkarni.
realized.
Start getting a plan
Things we do
together for that
here,
data.
tech we develop,
Holy
benefits all
shit.
of humanity.
God, everybody was waiting for that conversation to end before they started yapping. Oh, man. You know, we talked about it before, but it would be a great way to make the quest chain go on for longer, right? Is to pin it on us, right? We sort of talked about it a little bit the first time we went through all this, but we seem suspicious as fuck, right? I'm this nobody who just signed up with the Vanguard, right? I went out to Tau Ceti. There was like a wild terrormorph attack. You know, we come back, we land here. At the very least, there should be some suspicion that whether it was deliberately intended or an accident, that probably the heat leech terrormorph or whatever. I mean, I know we don't know about the heat leeches just yet, but that the terrormorph being present here is my doing, right? Because it showed up just shortly after I did and was needing to make a case in front of the cabinet to say, like, yeah, we need additional support and funding and all that stuff for our efforts going forward. And they're like, well, I don't know if it's that big of a deal. And it just so happens as we're there in the meeting, right, the attack fucking happens. You know, it just so happens, right? I forget. Maybe it was it the fact that Victis planned part of that? I forget. I can't remember if he actually did orchestrate some of that to where the timing was so ridiculous, right? I can't remember if that was part of his plan. I don't think so. But regardless of whether it was or wasn't, it should be brought into question our part in all of this, right? Our role in all of it should be brought into question, I feel, right? And that would be, shit, that's like a good 2-3 more quests, right? Where we have to prove our innocence or something, you know? Anyway. Like I said, we'll call it this week, or this video, a little bit quicker than usual, stirring up some storms. And you know what? I gotta use the restroom anyway, right? All right. Until next time, please take care of each other.